Hey guys, it's me Double D with another episode of Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards. In the last episode, we took on the first two levels of Shiver Star. In this episode, we're going to be tackling level 3 of Shiver Star. Now, off screen, I got a certain ability combination. This is not required for anything, but I just wanted to pick it up because I want to show as much of the ability as possible. So, here we go. The ability combination I picked out is Fire and Spark. You press B, Kirby starts rubbing a towel over his head, and the sparks will damage him. What happens if you do it for too long? Yep, his head is set on fire, and anything he touches dies. It's a really funny copy ability combination I wanted to try. Okay, throwing it away now. I just wanted to show it because I might not be able to have a chance to show it again. Now, as far as I know, I don't think you need a certain combination for this level at all. So, I might as well pick up any copy ability combinations that I have not shown off yet. Like, Double Bomb. What he gets here is rockets. You can press B to get one, but hold it longer, you can get 2 and 3. These rockets will hold on to nearby enemies, so it's great for taking out enemies in very long ranges. I probably will be sticking with this ability for like the whole level. Now, this level. This is one of my favorite levels in the game due to the fact that it reminds me of a mall, and the fact that this music is playing, it gives off a really festive holiday shopping feel to it. Which is why Christmas is one of my favorite times of years, simply because there's a lot of things to do during the holiday season. And yes, it's kind of strange for me to discuss Christmas when I'm recording this in April, but hey, it feels appropriate considering what level we're on, and even more appropriate considering we have these elevators! Up to the first, or whatever floor this is. These will have shades of shops going on, and I'm gonna throw this away because I don't think I need this right now. Okay, cutter, and actually, wait. If I can remember, I think I do need an ability combination, but I just can't seem to remember. At least for this level. I mean, I do know the next level after this does have one, but I just can't seem to remember for this one. This is sort of like a pet shop to me, because, you know, you have frogs wanting to eat you in their cages. And for this one, I have no idea what this is supposed to represent. Another pet shop? For this time the insect section? I don't know. Anyway, you can make that joke by running under there. As for this, I still don't know what the shop is supposed to represent. Again, why am I trying to think it's supposed to represent any shop whatsoever? Maybe it's the fact that I like shopping in malls. Bet you don't know this. Yeah, it sounds kind of weird that I admit I like shopping in malls, but during the Christmas time, it's just so crowded and so festive, and it seems to be such a good time to have. Oh, mini boss, a giant pupa. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, another thing about this level is. Actually, I have nothing else to say about this level other than the fact that it reminds you of a shopping mall. It's such a good time too, and because of this level alone and what's to come up, at the past two levels as well, Shiver Star is one of my favorite planets in all the Kirby series. Probably, did I just think, yeah, in the series, simply because of the levels that it provides us. And the atmosphere is such a fun time, and it makes me very, very happy, at least in the first 3 levels. And there's our second crystal shard. The third one, it actually isn't that far. Now, in this one, Adeline here will paint 3 different fruits in three different fruits on the glass. These are cherries, grapes, and that's a peach. When I was a kid, I didn't know what that was, and I thought that was an inverted apple. But yeah, apple is another one, bananas are one of them, and another one is a coconut. That one confused me as a kid because it looked like an acorn. Anyway, you have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors to work with, which means if assuming that order doesn't matter, you have 35 combinations to try. Oh yeah, the green represents the melon. I almost forgot about it. Anyway, what Adeline has given us is a cherry, grape, and the peach. So I'll just do it out of order. That's a grape, that's a peach, and that's a cherry. And there you go. Once again, you have exactly 35 combinations to try, so if you don't know your fruits, you can always try everything. I mean, especially that coconut. That one could be a jerk because it looks so much like an acorn. Now, oh, these things. This looks suspiciously like a plant. Actually, this is a plant shop due to what's in the background. With all the vines and stuff. Yeah. I really, really love this level. Really, really love this level. I could not gush enough about this. This is supposed to be a bookstore. A really crappily maintained bookstore if those bookshelves keep falling over. Or a game store. If you prefer to have your games. But yeah. Yeah, that one could be a jerk. And you jerk, stone thing! Anyway. What was I trying to say? That bookshelf. It can trip you up. In so many ways. Simply the fact that it swings back and forth before finally falling. And this enemy deserves to die. There we go. And now, fish store. I swear, this particular mall loves its pet shops. I mean, is this all this mall sells? I mean, I saw no other stores on the first part of the level. Anyway, oh nope. Here we have tools and tools and lots of tools and electronics. Well, no games, but just tools and electronics. There's buzzsaws. Oh yeah. I don't think I showed off this ability yet. Double Spark. Kirby is put into a barrier. It's almost like an ESP barrier based on the way he's standing. If you move, it will get smaller and smaller. However, if you want the best of it, stay still. And when an enemy gets into it, it has like a cool animation now to go through. If I can get to it. There we go. Yeah, it's almost like it's ESP or something. Like ESP or something, which is kind of funny how I'm saying that in Kirby Planet Robobot has ESP Kirby confirmed. Anyway, let's get out of here, which is what I assume to be the TV store. And now, we are going to be exiting the mall with Shotso cannons shooting at us. These barriers will serve as protection from those shots, but honestly, if you can run really fast and watch your footing, you could probably outrun them. Wait, never mind, they're shooting ahead of me. And yay! I got out alive! Yay! And I believe that elevator should lead to the end. I don't need you anymore. Yes, it does. And now, let's get that card. Oh wait, I think I missed. No, I did not. Yay! And now, after all that fun, we have something that does not have to do with snow and ice and stuff. Instead, we have machinery. As soon as I get the ability I need, because you do need a certain ability for this to get all the crystal shards in this level, we'll go into this level, so be right back. And I'm back! Let's take on the level, because the ability we're going to need, at least for the first crystal shard, is your drill. Now, this is a very different from what we saw. We saw snow, we saw clouds, we saw mall, but now we are in a factory. Kind of out of place for a stage that's themed after snow and stuff, but this one is truly a depressing level. Because there are theories out there about this level, but I will get into it anyway. You are going to need this copy ability for a particular purpose. And those missile enemies, which for what, there it is. Anyway, you will need drill for this, and because there's a wall there, you can't really get to it. So that is why you need your drill. To shoot the drill, because it goes through walls. And you're going to need to do this 3 times in order to make your path to the crystal star up that ladder. I said star again. Shards! Sorry. Anyway, up the ladder we go. And now, I'm going to go back up there because I'm pretty sure you also need another copy ability combo. And that buzzsaw that I passed by earlier has that, so oh yeah, those torpedoes. Believe it or not, they are called pedos. Yeah. That sounds really disturbing, but I'm not going to get into that because of the implications. Anyway, let's go back. And then, but yeah, this level, it is so different compared to what we saw back at Shiver Star. We are in a factory. as opposed to a mall. Oh, and here's DDD. Hello, DDD! Now, I know there's a crystal shard here. And oh, those hammers in the background. Those will instantly kill you. So you gotta quickly take down any doors that stand in your way, and it doesn't help that you have a conveyor belt that's pushing you back. Anyway, on to this level. This level is strangely out of place for a stage that's themed with snow. I'm pretty sure you're promised happiness and all that stuff. Well, if you took a long enough look at the world map at Shiverstar, notice how the landmasses look suspiciously like the continents and Earth? Yeah, I mean, if you look at it long enough, those landmasses look a lot like the continents, and that moon orbiting it, that sort of mirrors the moon we have on Earth. There's a common theory about this level, that this is a post-apocalyptic Earth, and that all the humans have either died or have fled due to the extreme colds. Either that or the machines going rogue and killing everyone. Anyway, DD throws us and no, this is not the room I'm talking about. But you see that pig over there? It is thought that the machines have rebelled and rebelled against all living beings, and decided to revolt against humanity and pretty much anything organic. See, there's a bird right there and the pig in the background. Yeah. That is a common theory about Shiverstar that the fan base has came up with. At least, that's what I've heard. But yeah, this is truly a depressing place to go through. And so much different than what we went through in the first 3 levels. I mean, we went from happiness to just factory depression. It's really sad to think about that this is what happened here. And if you really believe that Shiverstar is actually a future version of Earth, it can really make you cry as thinking that Earth may one day. It can really think that Earth may one day be destroyed. And if it's like this, well, see, there's a cat in the background right there. Anyway, yeah, it really makes you think that Earth may one day be destroyed in some way. And see, there's something in a witch suit. Either it's a cat. Either it's a human little girl in a cat witch costume, or an actual cat in a cat costume. Either way, it's just really depressing to think about. Anyway, we're gonna need to turn Kirby into a Jedi, but unfortunately, the game won't let me have that pleasure. Can I get it, please? That poor cat. It tried to smile when it had no idea what was going on. There we go! You're gonna need this ability. Because in this next room, we have a cage. Yellow and green. That is why. You might want to destroy the cage before you take on this boss, which is a giant Burnus. This one can get really difficult. Actually, I don't know if it's really difficult because it can fly. It flies back and forth, leaving you out of reach for it if you're using this ability. But it's not that hard. But I already talked about how disappointing the mini bosses are because they're just giant versions of the existing enemies. Another reason why they're so disappointing is the fact that they actually have a staggering animation every time you hit them, which pretty much leaves them very, very vulnerable. Anyway, we just traverse through the factory, and we have crushing. So, use these grooves to your advantage if you want to live. That's all I have to say. Now, I know there was a third crystal shard here somewhere. I am tempted to throw this away, but I don't want to, but yeah. See, even those machines, they look like teeth. So, and that gives really undertones that machines have decided to become sentient and take over the world and destroy all of mankind. Or at the very least, force them to flee to another planet. And that pig, those subjects in tubes over there, you could think that they captured some living things and so they could turn them into robots. But yeah, this factory is really depressing as hell. I mean, heck, even this music is really depressing. It really gives the tone of an Earth that was once great. But suddenly, the machines attacked. Either that or the cold just really got to everyone, which is an equally valid reason for leaving Earth. It got too cold for humans to live, so they fled. Or everyone died. I forgot that did not have a groove there. I forgot that did not have an open area for me to explore. And I am so dumb. I am sorry for being so dumb. Oh my god, 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 oh my god! Okay, good. That was the thing I forgot that was there. I thought there was something that could crush me to death, but it wasn't. Okay. You know what, this is gonna be a long level. I mean, I have not seen the end of this yet, and okay, I know there is a crystal shard here, and it has to do with oh no. Those things. Those can crush you. So you might want to be careful of that. And there's a cake. Quickly grab it before that thing comes. Yes. And now, one of these hallways has a crystal shard. Let me just grab that meat. And if you don't hurry, you can get crushed to death. But even if you're too late, the crystal shard will still register. And oh no! Yeah, this can get really difficult. This room can get really difficult to get that crystal shard in if you don't know what you're doing, or if you're not quick enough. Which is why I highly recommend that you get an ability that allows you to move very quickly. Once again, if you decided not to throw away your drill and want to come back later for that lightsaber Kirby power up, you can do that. Now this crystal shard. Now let's go, 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 go! Oh my, oh god, yeah, now, stay right here, because there is another crusher that's waiting to crush you right there. And now we wait. Hurry up, back up, back up. There we go. Okay, an extra life, even if I make a mistake. Good, now even if I make a mistake, I can still, even if I make a mistake, I still have a life to live. Okay. Go, and that should be the end of this level, of this really depressing and dark level. And now, we get our prize. Actually, I think I should have gotten it for the maximum tomato. You know what? Card is good. It's always good. It's worth it. And I'm back with full health and no ability because I like to have no ability to work with these boss battles. Anyway, let's head for the boss, a gigantic robot in a neon city. This is HRH, one of my favorite boss battles in all of the game, aside from Pix. And that's truly because he is a robot. He will slap his hands into the foreground. You will need to have some way of attacking HRH's hands while they are in the foreground. He will also attack with these missiles, which I'm pretty sure grant you no ability even though they do explode. Yeah. Every time his hands go into the foreground, like say with that attack or a slap, you will need to find some way to get them to you. Oh, and that laser! Yeah, that comes out instantly, so you probably won't see it coming until it actually happens. Yeah. With that hand attack, you want to avoid being in the middle because it's really, really cramped, and you could lose. And it's easy to get hit by it. Actually, it's not that hard to avoid. But yeah, HRH, it can be challenging. This can be a while, so while I try to take on this boss, I'm gonna shut up and let you listen to the music because this is the last time you're gonna be hearing this music for what's to come. So I might as well let you enjoy it. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Oh yeah, Oh yeah, after this he should be down. And spit! Okay, there we go. Now, HRH has a phase 2 as well. He transforms into HRE. Now, like I said, use the missile to your advantage. His weak point is now his cockpit. That sounded so wrong, but yeah. At least I think that's the cockpit to that thing. I'm not sure. Nobody's piloting him. Yeah. And this is another angle to the... humanity has gone... humanity has left this Shiver Star theory. Because HRH... Well, how can I put this? It is common belief that the dark matter, which is the force that we're fighting against, has possessed different creatures like Wispy Woods, Acro, or has creatures of their own to come and defeat Kirby, like Pix and Magman. Oh yeah, we might want to stay off under HRE when he hovers up like that. Anyway, but HRE. He is not one. It is said that he is not one such case, according if any theories are to be believed. But HRE, he is simply a robot that's programmed to protect the city, and probably unaware that all of humanity has left, because he is just programmed to respond to any threats, which is why he's attacking right now. He sees Kirby as a threat to the city, and he doesn't. It's all the more. It makes the story on Shiver Star all the more depressing when you really think about it. And oh my god, I only have 2 health. And 1. And oh my god. Fail. Fortunately, you will be taken back to this level select screen if you fail at a boss, which allows you to reprepare. I am not gonna go through. But I personally don't like using abilities for bosses, at least now. But I like to use abilities for bosses. However, for the sake of this playthrough, I'm gonna go through an ability. And dispose of it when we get to HRE. And I'm back with Cutter and Bomb. This is probably the easiest one to use against HRE or an HRH. Actually, in both phases of this boss. But like I said, I am going to be disposing of it once I get to phase 2, because this copy abilities make bosses a joke, and this one in particular makes HRH a joke. Okay, I admit I cheated. I had to cheat a little, but it's just to get this one last hit in, which he's down. And here's the Crystal Star. Now, something I like to do for fun on HRE's corpse, or scrap remains. Let's approach it. Let's bump into it. Yeah, that is always a funny thing to do. I want to do the HRE's corpse, or robotic scraps, or whatever. Anyway, yeah. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if you go too far, I think you actually will die. I don't want to demonstrate it right now. Let's see. Can you die? And I don't want to demonstrate right now. I'll just bump into him one more time. Okay, I don't want to demonstrate. Let's just get our Crystal Star and dance. We have come a long way, and now we return to Ribbon's home of Ripple Star. And next time, we're going to be going back into Ripple Star and taking it back from the dark matter. See you guys next time, and goodbye.